Hey, what's up guys? How are you today? Sorry for the delay. I'm still trying to situate this phone situation. There we go, that's a little better. So I just moved into a new place and I have no tripod yet. So anyways, make sure you say hi as you hop on. I know it's gonna take a couple minutes for everyone to get the notification to know that I'm on here. So hop on, tell me hi, tell me where you're from. If you do not know who I am, my name is Josh. I am your push coach. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys today. Got some awesome stuff that I want to chat with you about making the decision. If you're trying to figure out where the heck that I've been, I've got this crazy situation going on with my new house where I don't know how to set my phone up yet. In my old house, I had a tripod when it was time to go live. Just popped the baby in, hit my Diva light, and I was good to go. But I don't have my tripod or my Diva light hooked up in my new house. So going live, anybody else feeling that pain when you go live? Taking like 20 minutes to figure out where to set your phone up. So right now I've got 3 books backed up to my backpack, and I'm actually using my phone charger to hold the phone in place. So anyways, things are a mess. And that's why I have this horrible angle, because I don't have my phone up high enough. Some of you don't get it. Some of you are like, dude, I get it. It's all good. So let me know you can hear me. I see no comments coming through yet. Is it maybe my phone just not showing me comments? Oh, God, I hate that. Show me comments, phone, because I need to see that people are talking to me. Are there any comments? Any comments? Is anybody talking to me? Can anybody hear me? No, I'm not seeing comments. Okay. Sometimes my phone weirds out and decides not to show me comments. So if you are all talking to me, Micah, shoot me a text message and it'll pop up in my notifications. Let me know that people talk. I don't know what's going on. My phone's crazy. Anyways, we're going to give you guys just a second for everybody to hop on. I'm going to sip on a little water because I just got in working out a couple minutes ago. Make sure and say hi, even though I can't see it. LOL, we are commenting. Okay, well, thanks, Micah. I appreciate it. I see that she's commenting. What is this invite thing? What does this do? That's weird. I'm seeing everyone hop on. I'm seeing as you join, but I'm not. Is there some new thing with the live that I don't even know how to use? I can swipe to the right and I see all of my live viewers. That's pretty rad. But I can't see any of your comments. Video only mode. Swipe left to reveal comments and reactions. Okay, okay. Done. And guess what? No comments or reactions. Awesome. So, hopefully you enjoy this call. If you make a bunch of comments saying, Josh, I hate your guts, you're like the worst speaker ever, I won't even know. So that's a good thing. What's that, Micah? I saw the first message pop up, but then the second one replaced it, so I didn't get to read it. Whatever. We'll have a good time. We'll be awesome. What's this thing here? What are all these new things? Oh, geez. Allow your viewers to request to join as you... Oh, crap. How do I get out of this? Okay. Okay. Don't touch buttons, Josh. Just don't touch buttons. Just do your thing. Be a speaker. Stop messing with buttons. So, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Josh. I'm a push coach. Basically, I'm a member of the John Maxwell team. I mentor a whole bunch of Beachbody coaches. I work with Micah. She's one of my best buds. I run training groups for Beachbody coaches to help people work on their mindset, but also on their actions, because I have found that there are a lot of people out there teaching you the right actions, but if you don't have the right mindset, you'll never follow through with those actions. I've also found that there's a lot of people out there teaching you how to overcome your mindset, but not giving you any actual actions, and that's a problem too, because if your mindset is right, but you don't have anything in your hands to do, who cares? I can have the right mindset sitting on my couch all day, and that's not going to bring people to my like page. That's not going to bring people to my Instagram. That's not going to get people to go to my website and purchase. Correct? It's about a combination between your mind and your hands. You got to have both, and most people only have one or the other, and some people have neither. So today I want to talk to you about making a decision. I'm actually going to steal from Beachbody like I always do, because it's a language you already know. Why not speak to you in a language that you already know? Every single Beachbody workout program, what does it say? It comes on and has this catchy little thing. Does anybody else find themselves like doing the little Beachbody thing with them? Beachbody. I don't know why, but I always thought that was like super cheesy, but I always like do it along with them, so apparently it's brilliant marketing, right? And it says Beachbody. It says, the little tagline it says is decide, commit, succeed. Decide, commit, succeed. Now that sounds like so simple, but it really is one of the most profound statements I've ever heard in my life. In fact, I believe one time I spoke a message on those three things, and I didn't even realize till the end of my presentation that that was literally Beachbody's tagline, because this is how important it is. These really are the three key factors to getting what you want in life. Okay? Write that down at the top of your page. 3 key factors. If you're not taking notes, take notes. If you're a new coach, you didn't know you were supposed to take notes, that's fine. Pull out an ink pen, write it on your forearm if you need to, write it on your forehead, write it on the table, whatever you need to do. You need to take notes because this stuff is about to change your life. Okay? Right now, right here, right now, we are about to change your life. You are about to change your life by taking to heart and mind what I'm about to tell you. Okay? 3 steps to having what you want in life. Decide, commit, succeed. And I want to break down all 3 of these things for you because it's really important to not just, oh, that's a fun little saying, oh, that's super cute, decide, commit, succeed, yeah. No, I need you to understand what role each one of these words plays. Because here's the thing. Every single one of you on this call right now wants the 3rd word. Everyone wants success. What does that even mean? What does success even mean? It means something completely different to all of us. Success means something different to us in our relationships, in our family, in our health, in our business. But here's what true success looks like to me. To me, true success means doing the thing that I love, serving the people that I love, and making as much money as I want. Let me say that again. Success to me is doing the thing that I love, serving the people that I love, that would be you guys today, making as much money as I want. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, it's not true success to just do what you love if you're also broke. Okay? I know a lot of people that do what they love, but they're absolutely broke. In fact, I'm reading a book right now. It's serving as my tripod right now. It's called Real Artists Don't Starve. And it's talking about the mindset of how artists kind of have this mentality of thinking, well, if I'm going to be an artist, I can't make money. If I'm going to be an artist, basically, I'm just going to be poor the rest of my life. I have family members, many family members that are pastors, and they kind of have a similar concept. Well, if I'm going to be a pastor, I can't also make money. That's just the way culture has painted the picture, that if you're in the ministry of some sort, you have to be poor. And so it's this mindset that they have. And a lot of times, people in multi-level marketing, especially companies like Beachbody, where you joined this thing because of a passion. You had a passion to help people. Why is it that we have this mindset that you can't make money helping people? For some reason, I don't know what it is, Josh is going to go off on one of his rants. Hope that's okay. I know you guys don't mind. You guys are used to it. For some reason, we have this idea, we have this fixed idea because of the culture that we've grown up with, that if you serve people and help people and live your life with a purpose, you are supposed to be poor. And you, if you make money doing that, are somehow scamming people or manipulating people or ripping people off. Now, why is it that there's a guy down the street at a car dealership selling people cars that they do not need? I have a car that I don't need. I have a $48,000 Toyota 4Runner. I don't need a $48,000 car. I could have got a 5-year-old one, but I just wanted a brand new one, okay? I just wanted all the updated features. I don't need that car. But yet, there is someone right now that feels 100% okay, no guilt on his conscience whatsoever, selling cars like that and even more expensive cars to people who probably don't have the money for that car payment, who probably are putting their life in a bind to buy that car, and no one in society thinks he's a bad human being for making that sell. Or how about a realtor? You have realtors every single day selling people houses they don't need. I don't need this big of a house. I've got a 2,600 square foot house. I don't need that much space, but I wanted that much space. That's just what I wanted for my kids to have plenty of room, for me to have room, and here I am in my breakfast nook going live instead of my office because I don't have it set up yet. Every single day, people are selling things that don't necessarily help people or transform their lives, and some people are even making tons of money to rip people off, selling them credit cards, getting them to sign up for stuff they don't need, And no one in society looks down on them for 1 second for making tons of money to do things that aren't helping people, that aren't changing lives, that aren't transforming people, that aren't changing people's destinies and legacies. And yet, for some reason in society, we have the idea that if you do something to empower people, to help people, to love people, to serve people, to get people to believe in themselves, to become better moms and better wives and become better people, that somehow you're not allowed to make money. And if you do, somehow you're a criminal. Isn't that the dumbest thing you've ever heard? See, we all want success, but we all have a different idea of what that looks like. And until we open up our minds to realizing what success really is, all these different labels that society has put on things will continue to haunt us. Society has said multi-level marketing is a scam because all the people at the top make all the money while all the people at the bottom do all the work. Society has never been on a phone call with Micah Folsom, because I promise you this, Micah Folsom works circles around every single one of you. Every single one of you. Micah Folsom works circles around people. That's why she's a top 10. That's why she's a double superstar. Not because all the people at the bottom do all the work for her and she sits around playing golf. Like, I don't even think Micah likes golf, but whatever, is making something up. Society is stupid. Society is constantly trying to put us in a place where they can understand things and they can feel like they are safe. But success is usually not gained by people who are looking to be safe. It's gained by people who are trying to accomplish what they really want and what they really believe in. So I don't know what success looks like for you, but I hope that it involves living the life you want, doing the thing you want. If you make lots of money doing something you don't love, to me that's not success, because money alone is not success. But doing the thing you love is also not success if the people around you have to suffer for you doing the thing that you love. Success is when these two things come together, where we do the thing we love and we make plenty of money to take care of the people that we love. Success is what we're all aiming for. It's what we all want. In this group, we're having a Push to Diamond group. Success in this group could look like going diamond. But success isn't limited to just going diamond. That's just your short-term goal. Hopefully you have this long-term goal of quitting a job or retiring a spouse or going on a dream vacation or paying off debt, whatever that is. Whatever it is you want to get in life, if you want to get to success, you got to go through these first 2 steps first. And this is why most people in this life will never, ever, ever have success. Because they want step 3, but they're not willing to do step 1 and step 2. Because step 1 and 2 are not sexy, they are not necessarily fun, and they're definitely not easy. And I don't care what anyone says, it is not easy. It may be simple. It is. It's very, very, very simple, but it's not easy. So the first thing you have to do is you have to make the decision. And this sounds super simple. It sounds super cliche, like, well, yeah, I made a decision to sign up for Beachbody. I made the decision to join this group. But there's a really, really, really big difference between aiming for diamond, shooting for diamond, going for diamond, and making the decision to get there. You see, when you're pushing for diamond, that means you're going to do everything that you can to get there. When you make the decision to go diamond, you are now taking 100% ownership and responsibility, not to just do what you can to get there, but even figure out ways that maybe you didn't even think you could, and force yourself into a higher level of thinking, into a higher level of playing, to decide that's what you're going to do. How many of you have ever been working out and you get halfway into the workout, maybe even 3/4 of the way into the workout, and you realize you got nothing left in the tank, like nothing. You are so dead. Maybe you're up late the night before with the baby, or like with me with maybe like 4 babies, maybe whatever was going on. For some reason you didn't sleep good, for some reason you're stressed, you're tired, maybe you just moved into a new house, and for whatever reason, you just don't have it in the tank. And you get halfway through the workout, 3/4 of the way through the workout, and Sean T. or Shalene or Autumn or Sagi or Tony, someone comes over, like obviously through the DVD or streaming, whatever, DVD, who does DVDs? I don't know. And they're like, I need you to give me everything. I need you to dig in. I need you to take one more step. I need you to just keep going. I hear Chris Downing does this a lot in Shift Shop. I just need you. And for some reason, even though you didn't feel like you had anything left in you, out of nowhere, you make the decision to just keep going anyway. And somehow, some way, you find this second wind. And in this second wind, you realize that you are capable of way more than what you thought. In this second wind, you realize there is like this whole nother level that you didn't even know existed that you were able to go to. You see, what our mind tells us we can do and what we can actually do are completely different worlds. Completely. See, our mind, our conscious mind, is constantly collecting data from what we can see, what we can feel, what we can taste, what we can smell, what we can hear, our 5 senses. And I just held up 10 and said 5. I'm from Oklahoma, please forgive me. Our 5 senses. Our 5 senses are constantly collecting data and telling our mind what we can and can't do. Here's what you have to do. You have to develop something we call emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is removing the 5 senses, removing your emotions from the equation altogether, and making the right decision even though it doesn't feel like the right thing. Right now, some of you are already struggling. Some of you are already thinking, man, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can keep up with this group. I wanted to push for Diamond. I put myself in this position to go for Diamond, blah, 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 but I'm already realizing I can't do it. Some of you don't think you can do it because you don't think you're smart enough. You don't think you have enough time. You don't think you have big enough of a following. You don't think you have the right skill set. You're not outgoing enough. Blah, 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 blah. Excuse. What really is happening is up here you're collecting data. And you're seeing that other people have bigger followings than you. You're seeing that other people are more outgoing than you. You're hearing that other people are having more success than you. You're seeing and hearing all of these different things, and it's constantly this flood of data that is flooding your body with emotions and telling you what you can't do. And here's the thing, when you make a decision, you are deciding in spite of what your 5 senses, in spite of the data it's collecting, in spite of everything it's telling you, in spite of what everything in you is saying, you're going to make the decision to believe this tiny, tiny, tiny little voice that's way down in the depths that says, I think I have what it takes. Every single one of us have this tiny little voice that lives on the inside that really is constantly telling us we have what it takes. The problem is most of us spend most of our time listening to the voices that say we can't, because those voices are actually connected to our emotions, and we have been trained as a society to spend more time listening to our emotions than we listen to our heart. And that sucks. And it is one of the hardest battles I've ever had to fight in my life, is to learn to ignore my emotions and pay attention to that small voice on the inside. It's the voice of my heart. It's the voice of reason. It's the voice of the calling that I have on my life. I believe it's the voice of God. And it is constantly telling me and reminding me what I am actually capable of, in spite of what my surroundings say I can or can't do, despite what my mind thinks I can or can't do, despite what my emotions and my feelings and my friends and my family, what anyone else thinks or says or does. I have to make a decision to trust that voice on the inside of me that's been there since I was a little kid, that's saying, you were born to do something great. You were born to change the world. Every single one of you has that little voice. Every single one of you. If you didn't have that little voice, you would have never signed up for a company like this that's built on transforming lives. You signed up for this company specifically because you wanted to make a difference in the world. Now here's the thing, you're pushing for diamond, but I want you to understand this. Can I take things a little bit deeper for you? It's not about diamond, although you need to make the decision to hit it. It's really about making a difference in the world. It's for you, it's for your family, and it's for the world around you. Diamond is simply the next step you need to take. What we're really trying to get you to do, what Micah's really trying to get you to do, is to live out the purpose, the calling, and the destiny that is on your life. That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is we're trying to get you to live out the fulfillment of your life, to do the thing that you can die and say, I'm proud of my life. I'm proud of what I did. I made a mark. I made an impact on society. I made this world a better place. If you're like me, I believe that I have a mandate from God to do that. I don't have a choice. I don't get to decide to not make a difference. I don't get to decide to just be someone that just sits by and, oh, I make enough money to take care of me and my family and pay the bills and we're comfortable. What that really says is you're lazy, you're selfish, and you don't give a crap about the world around you. And to me, that's not okay. I have a mandate on my life, and I believe you have a mandate on your life to live out the fulfillment of your life helping other people. What does diamond represent? Diamond represents introducing other people to their calling. Introducing other people to their purpose. Introducing other people to their destiny. See, I'm not even asking you to make a decision to have your own success, because then you feel selfish, even though it's not selfish. That's where everything starts, is with you. We know that from our health journey. But what I'm really asking you to do is make a decision to build a life helping other people and introducing other people to their destiny. Zig Ziglar says you can have anything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want in life. I'm not asking you to go diamond because you're going to get a bonus, although I want you to. I'm not asking you to go diamond because you're going to get one of those nice jackets or shirts or whatever it is they give away these days, although I want you to. I'm not asking you to go diamond because it's going to feel good and increase your confidence level and make you feel empowered to go to the next level, although I want you to. I'm asking you to go diamond because I believe your life was meant for more than what you have previously done. And I'm asking you to take the next step in your calling, in your life, to level up, to make the decision to introduce other people to their calling, to their destiny, and what God has called them to do in life. And by doing so, diamond is just the next step. And then after diamond, I want you to go 2-star, then I want you to go 5-star, and then 10, and then 15, and then double 15, and then triple 15, and then 10 times 15. Why? Because it represents you helping other people find their calling. And that's what life is all about. But here's the thing. You have to make the decision. Because there's going to be times when your head is going to say, you're not really making a difference. I mean, you sign up for coaches and they're just sitting around doing nothing. Did you really make a difference at all? You know what I found? I have found that if I really want to make a difference, it's not enough to just help one person. Because there's this numbers game always at work. The 80-20 rule says that 80% of people won't really do anything, 20% of people will do all the work. If I really, really, really want to change the world, it's not even enough to get one person. I got to find at least 10 people. Because for every 10 people I find who say they're going to change the world, 1 or 2 of them actually will. And I'm not okay with only helping 1 or 2 people change the world, which means I need to find 100. I need to find 1,000. I need to find 10,000. I need to find 100,000. I need to find 1 million. I need to find millions of people if I actually want to help some people change the world. Why do we need you to go diamond? Because if you just recruit one coach, how many of you have realized that one coach isn't always as excited as you, doesn't always want to change the world? But if I can help you find 8 coaches and help 2 of them go Emerald, now we're on the start of actually getting people who want to change the world with you. You have to make the decision. You have to decide that it's all or nothing. I'm all the way in. My first 6 months on the John Maxwell team, I struggled with this because I was like, I feel like God's got a call on my life. I feel like he has this will and this purpose, and I'm not sure if this is the right path. So I would go in, out, in, out, in. Yes, I think this is right. No, I don't know if this is right. Oh, I think this is right. No. And then I read this book by John Maxwell called Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. In the book, basically, if I could sum it up in just a few sentences, is that there is no such thing as doing the wrong thing, because we're afraid of doing the wrong thing because we're afraid of losing, and we think if we lose, we suck. We as Americans want to win, right? We want to do the right thing because that means we win. And this book was basically saying, as long as you are learning from your mistakes, there is no failure, there is only learning. And I decided something about that book just set my mindset free. I don't need the John Maxwell team to be the right thing. I just need it to be the thing that I'm willing to learn and grow from. And if it's not the thing I'm going to do for the rest of my life, that learning and growth path will lead me to the thing I really want to do. But if I don't do the John Maxwell team, guess what? I'm not on a learning path. I'm not on a growing path. I'm not being stretched every day. I'm not being forced out of my comfort zone, and I lose because of the fact that I wasn't willing to fail. If you're not willing to fail, you've already lost. Let me say that again. If you're not willing to fail, you've already lost. The only way to win is to be willing to make a decision that you're in it no matter what. And if that means you fail, that's okay. At least you learned and can learn the lesson and keep rolling on. There is no failure. There is only living and learning. So I need you right now. I want you to take a pen and a piece of paper or make a note on your phone. I want you to write this down. I'm making the decision today to live out the fulfillment of my life. I need you to start with that. We always got to start with the long term, okay? It's always the long term. This is our motivation for everything else, for every other goal we will ever set for ourselves, for every other thing we'll ever chase in life. We have to first commit to living out the fullness of your life, the fulfillment of your life. See how much bigger of a scale that is? We're now no longer thinking about what we just need to do this week or next month. We're now thinking about the scope of life. And right below that, I need you to write this down. Therefore, I'm making the decision to chase the next step on that journey, which is hitting diamond. Write that down. Therefore, I'm making the decision to chase the next step on that journey, which is hitting diamond. This is how I want you to think about every goal you ever set in your life. Is I got to think of the long term first. If I don't understand the long term, something like diamond will never really matter. It'll never make a difference. It'll just be the next thing. It'll just be something I get excited about for a day or two and then I'm out. But if I'm constantly thinking about what I want with this entire life, and whatever this next goal is just the next step to getting me closer to my life fulfillment. You see, you can't fulfill, again, we all want this long term. We all want to live a fulfilling life. We all want to live out the call in our life. We all want to do the thing that makes us feel fulfilled, like we made our mark, we made our impact on the world. We all want that. But most of us are not willing to do this because this seems so small and it seems so insignificant in comparison to this. But what we don't know is the only way to get this is to do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over. When I first signed up for the John Maxwell team, I was putting on events for 12 people. It was horrible. And I was having to give away tickets just to get those 12 people there. 9 out of 12 were family members. The other 3 were people I basically put a gun to their head and made them come. But that's what I had to do. That was the little thing I had to do. And at the beginning, here's what really sucks, is at the beginning it doesn't even feel like you're doing this over and over and over. It feels like you're doing this over and over and over and over and over. But the more I did this, the more I realized a year down the road how far I'd come, how many times I'd failed, and how many lessons that I had learned. And then I began to take bigger steps because I'd learned so much, and the steps got bigger and bigger and bigger. And what started out as just a life coaching practice turned into a business mentoring practice, turned into training groups that make tens of thousands of dollars a month, turned into me starting a team of people and now having 3 full-time employees, turned into me starting a new company called Legacy Label, which is going to be like a record label for entrepreneurs, where I'm going to take entrepreneurs under my wing. I'm going to invest my money and my marketing skills into getting them to the next level. That's going to turn into whatever's next after that. I don't know what's next after that. All I know is whatever's right in front of me right now, I have to fully decide, make a decision that I want this, so I'm willing to do this. And it's not always exciting, but I want this so bad I'm willing to do whatever this is. So I have to make the decision that I'm going to get this. I'm going to chase this. I'm going to do this, which means I need to commit to this. Whatever this is in your life right now, which for all of you watching this is getting to diamond. That's the small goal. It's the thing that may seem insignificant, but in the grand scheme of life is so significant. Because you can't quit your job, you can't retire a husband, you can't pay off your debt, you can't do all of these things without first embracing this thing. You must decide that you want this so bad, you're willing to commit to this. And you say, I'll do whatever it takes, I'm committed to making it happen. And here's the thing with commitments, is commitments are things you keep. Okay? There's a really big difference between committing to something and pushing for something, or going for something, or trying to do something. If you're trying to hit diamond, I'll just tell you right now, you'll never do it. The only way to get what you want is to make the decision that you wanted, to make the decision to go for it, and then commit to whatever the process is. You have to make a commitment to follow the process Micah is giving you, step by step. Every single thing, you have to do all the things, correct? You must do all the things, even the things that make you want to puke. In fact, the things that make you want to puke are the things you need to do first. They're the things you need to do most. They're the things you need to be the most intentional about, because those are the things that are going to change your life. No one ever got successful. No one ever built success doing the thing they're comfortable with. I didn't build success speaking, although that's the thing I'm most comfortable with. That's the thing I love the most. Now, it's the bread and butter of my business now, but guess what? When I first started, I didn't have anybody to speak for. I built my entire business doing the thing I hate more than anything else. It's the thing you hate more than anything else. It's the thing we all hate more than anything else, just sending people messages. Ugh, I hate it so bad. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Like, why can't I just show up to speak and 1,000 people be there? Well, because 1,000 people don't know who you are, bro. I built my entire business messaging people like Micah, saying, hi, my name's Josh. I'm on the John Maxwell team. I work with several other Beachbody coaches. I would love to give you a free session and see if there's anything I can do to help you reach your goals. Would you be interested? I sent out that message to so many Beachbody coaches. I don't even know. Hundreds of Beachbody coaches got that message when nobody knew who the heck I was. I built my business doing the thing that I preach, and that is puking. Doing the thing that made me puke. No one gets results in the first 10 minutes of the workout. We get results in the last 10 minutes. No one gets results in their business posting on social media. We get results inviting, talking to people, building relationships, doing all the things, not just the things we like. When you make the decision to get what you really want in life, you commit to the process it will take to getting to the next step. And then, once we've made the decision, we've committed to the steps, then over time, it's kind of crazy because it's like you have to commit to this, and then guess what? Some of you are going to hit diamond, and you're going to forget what you learned getting to diamond. You're going to forget to decide and commit to 2-star. You're going to try to hit 2-star. You're going to go for 2-star. A lot of people that hit diamond never go beyond because they forget what they learned to get to diamond. It was a decision. It was a commitment. Never forget for the rest of your life. Any success you want to have starts with a decision and a commitment. Please, please, please make the decision today that you will live out the fulfillment of your life, so you will commit to the process. You'll commit to the next step, to doing whatever it takes to get here, so that 6 years from now you can wake up and be somewhere out here. And at the end of your life, you can say, I lived out the life I was called to live. I can literally rest in peace because my life stood for the thing I wanted it to stand for. Decide, commit, and you'll spend most of your life doing those two things before you ever succeed. And then the next level will take the same thing, deciding, committing, success. Every single time Micah sets a new goal, it doesn't matter how many goals she set, the next goal is always just as scary as the last, if not more. And she has to make a decision and commit to the process that we come up with. And that's why she keeps succeeding. I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me be a part of your push group. I know most of your calls are probably only 10 minutes, and I went for like 40 minutes, but you guys know me. That's how I roll. For those of you that need some extra help, need an extra boost, I'm going to run a special on the Art of Recruiting just for you guys, for those of you that are interested. My Art of Recruiting is a group that comes with daily check-ins and an app. It comes with a bunch of videos from me as well as my clients to basically help you get all the tools you need and the mindset and the tools to push to that next level. I do not want it to be a distraction to this group that you're in right now. So if you're having trouble keeping up with this group, don't even worry about my group. We can do that sometime in the future. It's there every single month. But for those of you that want to do it, I'm going to offer a special just for this group. We're going to do 50% off the Art of Recruiting, which is going to make it $150 instead of $300. I will send Micah a link for that so that she can post it in the page. Again, let me just clarify. If you're already feeling a little overwhelmed with this group, don't go sign up for another one, okay? Commit to where you're already at, to what you're already doing first, okay? And you can always do my group next month or the month after. Stay committed to the thing in front of you. Stay fully committed before you move on to something else, okay? I love you guys. You're amazing. I love this team. You guys really are family to me. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, what is today? Wednesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye, guys.